What's going on today, guys, and welcome to Eddie Studios. For those who haven't been here before, I do weekly videos with tips and tricks to help you be a better videographer. I do some tech reviews in there as well. And for those who haven't watched this before, you might not know, but I love my DJI Osmo Pocket 2. This little camera is my favorite daily shooter by far. I bring it with me everywhere, and it helps me capture some cinematic looking smooth shots all the time. If you haven't seen any of my other videos on that, check out the playlist above and come back here because I'm going to talk about how you can use this guy for taking long exposure photos. So first thing you need when you're trying to take long exposure photos is a set of ND filters. So my set of ND filters is a set of 4 by a company called Star Trek. It's either Star Trek or Star TRC. I'm not sure how they pronounce their name. I'm going to call it Star Trek though. They have a set of 6 as well. As you can see in this set, there's the spot for the extra 2, and my 4th one is on it right now. Now the shots I'm going to show you today are of some waterfalls that I visited while driving the Blue Ridge Parkway with my family in the last couple weeks. And I was only able to capture these in shorter long exposure. So for long exposure, these were shorter long exposure, about a half a second for most of them, and I got a couple of them to a second when I was in some shaded areas. The reason being I only had the ND16 on me because I always keep it with my Pocket 2. For when I'm doing talking heads outside and stuff, it seems to work most of the time, and I don't need to really get anything stronger. So I always have it with me, and I accidentally left this at home. If you get up to the ND64, which this kit goes to, so it's ND8 to 64, and if you get up to the 64, you can probably get like 4 seconds during the day of some waterfalls and stuff like that. So you can get some really cool results. But check these out, and I'm going to keep talking through them. The best part about using the Osmo Pocket 2 to do a long exposure photo like this is the fact that you can hold it for something up to a second long. And it's going to naturally stabilize it really well. All you gotta do is be as stable as you can, and it's gonna stabilize it. If you're using something like a DSLR or a mirrorless camera, you're gonna need to put it on a tripod or prop it onto something, or even your cell phone with an ND on it. But with these guys, you're able to kind of hold on to it and do it, and that's nice because you can really get some better angles, and you're not limited by a tripod. But what you'll notice is because I did have that ND16 on this, I did overexpose the water on a couple of them, and I kind of wish I had something stronger with me. So I definitely would recommend at least a 32 or a 64 for stuff like this, and you'll get some really clean shots. Although I'm pretty proud of these photos that I did snag. And I would go outside and capture you guys some more, but I've had some pretty rainy days since I got back in town. I really just haven't been in the mood to go outside and shoot anything. So what'd you guys think of my short long exposure photos on my Osmo Pocket 2? I think they turned out all right. A little blown out on the water, but that's okay. It was because I only had that ND16. So definitely grab your set, 4 or more I would say, and I would use the 32 or 64 on those waterfalls to make sure that you're not blowing out the water like I did. And if you want to just do it on your phone, you know, don't be afraid to snag a clip-on ND as well. I'll link one of these in the description, and there's a few of them out there, but I'll link the one I use. It's pretty awesome. And then if you're going to use your phone, definitely snag a flexible tripod like the Ulanzi Octopus tripod. This thing's pretty awesome. It opens up and you use it for your phone, clip your phone right into it, or it can be used for any camera. This thing's way cheaper than what it should cost. Check out my video, I'll link it in the card, and I did a video last week on this, and this thing is just fantastic, so definitely check out that video. But I'm gonna start working on my next video. In the meantime, check out some of these other videos. Up top's going to be my Osmo Pocket 2 playlist, so you can see all the stuff I've done on that already, and below is just what YouTube thinks you should watch. Till next week though, guys, I'll see you. Peace out.